love this story. I don't know if you've ever played a little prank in your life before or not, but this is a pretty good one. Remember last week I was talking about the Miami Heat were going to be playing that team from Russia, and I didn't know what it was. Apparently they're a EuroLeague team.
Yeah.
Well, somebody kind of bit on this story. Bradley Springer, who goes to FAU, and he's with a buddy of his that goes to the Benjamin School, Jonathan Taylor, and they went down to the Heat preseason game against the Moscow team, and they had this whole act going, like they were these Russian brothers, Pavel and Yuri Kopeche, and they had their face painted. They're in the colors of red, white, and blue, just like the Moscow team, and they had on the accents and everything else going on. Well, apparently somebody from the Miami Herald saw them and said, "Oh, this is going to be a great story."
They think they found two diehard Russian fans of the basketball team.
Yes.
When really it's just a couple of local college kids punking them.
Got Bradley on the line. Bradley, where'd you guys come up with this idea?
We made a video a while ago in Italy. It was just like a joke between us, and we went to Italy. We walked around. We wore these really tiny shorts, and we're just acting Russian and joking around. And then we saw that Russia was coming to play the Heat, and we were like, "Oh, let's just go do this and have fun." And then we got interviewed by Moscow TV. Came up to us.
No, really?
Yeah. And they were like, the guy, he said something in Russian, and we didn't know a word of Russian. And I was just like, I don't speak your language, but I come here 5 years ago from Russia. And he continued and did an interview with us in English. And he said, and then after that, that's when Linda Robertson, the reporter from the Herald, came up to us and interviewed us for a good 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So he must have obviously known that you weren't Russian if he spoke to you in Russian.
Well, he went with it. We told him.
Yeah, it's possible he thought, because, you see that a lot with some of these, second-generation kids. I mean, now, the 5 years.
He just said, I've only been here for 5 years.
I mean, the fact that, you only been 5 years, that I don't get. But maybe he thought it was believable because, my wife is Mexican, 50% Mexican. Her dad's 100%, and, he knows Spanish. My wife knows, 5 words.
That's it?
Of Spanish. Yeah, it's, really pathetic. Can't speak it, doesn't know it at all. But, you have that sometimes with the second-generation kids.
Did you guys keep an accent the entire time?
The entire time we did, yeah.
Let's hear it. What do you got?
It was, hello, my name's Pavel, and my friend Yuri Kopeche. And we talked like this for 15 minutes, and she believed.
They made up some story about there's this rap star that always wore a LeBron James jersey. His name was what? What was his name?
His name was Don Zagru, and we like his music very much in the homeland.
So they're doing this whole thing.
They just made up a whole...
LeBron is all big back in Moscow.
And they really printed the story?
Oh, yeah, they printed the whole thing. There's the article. I got the whole article, yeah.
Did they retract it?
I don't know. Did they ever retract it? Did you hear the second part of this, Bradley?
Well, what I know is originally they put the article, and I guess they found out it was fake, so they took the article off their website.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
And then they came out with a statement that said, "Oh, well, there's really no real way of knowing whether it's real or not."
That's great.
But you made the paper, though.
Yeah.
You were in the paper.
It was in the front page.
You can't take that back.
No, that's awesome, dude.
It was on the front page of the sports section of the Miami Herald.
That's awesome, dude.
huge.
Yeah. That is a
Congrats.
classic punk. Very nice job there, Bradley. Very funny stuff. Yeah, we'll put a link up to that if you'd like to read the entire article on our page, kbjshow.com.